Okay, so hello and welcome to another series of videos on some sequential PLC tasks. Here we've got on the screen, we've got a particular sequence and we're going to look at it in a couple of different ways. And what this is going to do, it's going to be a short series of videos really just to cover this topic area and give an insight to some of the basic challenges that we get and how we can solve them. So sequence we're going to drill into is A plus B plus A minus B minus, and then A plus A minus. Now for the first bit, I'm just going to look at these first four steps. Okay, so we're just going to ignore this for a wee minute. All right. So that's our task. We've got two cylinders, A and B, cylinder A, cylinder B. A plus means A goes forward, and a B minus means B goes back. Our inputs to the system, we've got a start push button, a reset push button, and we've got a key switch. And then we've got some limit switches or sensors on our cylinders that tell us when it's extended and retracted. So we've ALO, AL1, BLO, BL1. So ALO means the cylinder is retracted and AL1 means cylinder A is extended. On the output side of things, we have an output to make A extend, an output to make A retract, an output to make B extend, and an output to make B retract. Within this, okay, if we look at the full sequence, we've got 6 steps, and I like to label them in groups of 10, 10, 20, 30, 40, so up in steps of 10. But essentially it's 6 steps. And like I said, just for a moment, we're going to look at the first 4 steps. So that's the setup. That's what we're looking for. So we're going to go ahead into TIA portal, and we're going to create a new project, and we'll call it a PLC sequence task. And I'm just going to save it here into my documents. Now we can create that. So while this is creating, like I said, I have a couple of videos done in this, but we're going to look at just a shorter sort of setup of this task. And we're going to look at a new PLC as well, a unitary PLC. So we're going to go ahead and add this in. It's an S1200. It's a 1215C DC DC DC, and it's the second option there. We're going to go ahead and add this in. That's always our first sort of task to do when we're creating or solving, we're creating a PLC project. So we've added this in, and we have got some onboard I/O. So we've got some available inputs and outputs. So I'm not going to add in any further modular cards, but you may need to set your IP address, your subnet mask, and your router address. So you may need to set those things. And you can get access to them by clicking on the Ethernet ports, clicking into Ethernet address, and there you have access to them. So what we'll do, first thing we'll do is we'll add in some of our tag tables. So we've got obviously our inputs and we have got our outputs. So we'll go ahead and add these in. We said we had a start PB, we had a key, reset PB, and then we have ALO, AL1, BLO, BL1. So we can add all those in. ALO, AL1, BLO, yeah, so that's all what we have there, and they're all percentage I's. So if you need, depending on your wiring, you may need to change the numbers that are here. But they're all percentage I for inputs. And for outputs, we have A extend, A extend, A retract, B extend, B retract. And for the moment, that's all we will use there. Okay. For outputs, they need to be percentage Q, and we can drag that down. And as I said, just depending on how you wire these actually in, you may need to change numbers, but there'll be percentage Qs for outputs. So then we can jump into sort of programming into our main block, okay? But also what we need to do for the sequential integer method or sequential PLC tasks, So we need to add in a data block to keep track of our step numbers. So click on data block and we'll create it. And what we'll do is, I like to call it position. So that'll keep track of our position in the sequence. And sorry, I need to type that in here. And it needs to be data type integer because we're storing integers into this, whole numbers. So that would be all to do with the setup and understanding of the system.